Okay, so here are the updated standings going into the Final Four. I made a mistake by updating it Saturday night in the midway point of the Entangled Eight. So here we are at the Final Four, the official update. And then last night I was having a little trouble reading, apparently. I think I might need glasses, guys. Not positive about that, but if you can't tell the difference between Auburn and Michigan State, probably it's time for glasses. Kind of all these teams look the same to me at this point, unless it's like a real big one. I see that. But if you click on a bracket and start looking at people's picks, not so easy. So there I am sitting at the top, and I don't do this because I'm some kind of college basketball guru. I do it because it's just fun. I love the tournament. I love filling out a bracket, but I gotta say, being one of the worst is not so fun. It's like I'm still on 2009's timeline in college basketball. Maybe even before that, man. I still might be living in the 90s or something when I was a very big college basketball fan. So, not so hot. Although this was an odd year, all four number one seeds making it to the Final Four, which, you would obviously, statistically, they are the favorites to make the Final Four, but they never do. And this year they did. So perhaps that is whatever. I can't make any excuses. Congrats to everybody that did nail their Final Four. We had several people nail the Final Four. I do feel like I want to give you a little less credit, though, considering it was four number one seeds. But look, it could have ended up like a 1, a 2, a 6, and a 3. So the odds of it being all four number ones are probably also pretty low. Like it happened one other time, someone mentioned the other night. 2008 was the only other time all four number one seeds reached the Final Four. So I kind of want to take a little jab at you and be like, well, you just picked all the number one seeds. But that's actually, took as a little gritty. And I do take some pride in the fact that DaMuffinMan is sitting on top. All right, let's get my 71st place brackets out of the way. Nobody really, I didn't want you guys to think I was hiding from how bad I did. So where are we at now? How far down did we get? Turns out we have not gotten far enough down. We'll just start here with DaMuffinMan. Look, right now he's in the driver's seat. He's got Duke to win the championship. Looks like, look, all these people have Duke to win the championship, except where's our first Auburn? All the way down here at G Devils has Auburn to win the championship. So let's take a look at the standings here. You're not seeing them all. There we finally are. I'm starting to realize now I'm seeing less. I'm seeing more on my monitor than you are seeing on the camera. Look at this, though. The group forecast again, quit showing me. Joe Short, number one. See, I guess it's because he has Duke, Auburn, and Duke over Auburn. See, we're going to get into the weeds here a little bit. I don't know if I'm a little bit turnied out too. I've been I did too many updates. Every time I do updates, I lose people. And then my brackets suck. So I'm sorry, but I am trying to hang in there for the people that are doing well. But this surprised me. Joe Short. I'm thinking just because he has Duke versus Auburn and Duke to win it. And I guess the odds would say that is the combination. But really, at this point, any of them. I mean, Houston could beat Duke. Auburn, Florida could beat Auburn, So, Southern Star obviously needs Houston to win. Joe Short, I believe, needs Duke over Auburn. Then we got some different scenarios. You might have Florida winning it, or maybe, I don't know. We're getting too deep into the weeds here. But congratulations to DaMuffinMan, who's currently in first place, going to the Final Four. Congrats to Joe Short. According to the odds and ESPN's forecaster, you have the best chance to win. Southern Star sneaking in there. Pardon me, Doug. He's been hanging around the top the whole time. Boy, man, God, you've been hanging around the top the whole time. And we get down here. Spud really fell off last night, unfortunately. Spud was dominating. Mary started out great. She's fallen off. I was never good. And if you played along and you've been doing well, and I didn't mention you, sorry. I'm not doing it intentionally. It's just obviously I would have a lot more into this. I'll be honest. If I was near the top, I would be a lot more into this. I'm trying my best to stay interested for the people that were cool enough to play along with me, even though it gets you absolutely nothing. All right, so that's the update. See, his best path to win, Duke to win it all. to beat Auburn. This guy needs Houston to beat Auburn. It's another one. Duke to beat Florida. All right, that's DaMuffinMan. So DaMuffinMan to stay in first needs Duke to beat Florida. All right, enough. I'm tired of saying these team names. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy what we're doing. All right, good luck, everybody, and I will do one final update to tell the champion that he is the champion of the world, and I might even put his name in the description or thumbnail. Or her. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. Somebody corrected me in that video last night. I said that everybody has a mother and father. Someone corrected me, and they're like, oh, that's not true. Some people have a father. Some people have mothers. I'm like, that's right. True. That's why I can never do a podcast. Boom.